Well,
Well,
welcome back.
welcome to the ChatGPT podcast.
All ChatGPT.
I have typed in quite a few prompts to get these answers. The secrets, they're in the sauce.
They're sauced up.
They're
We
sauced up.
are artificial intelligent robot beings.
What you didn't know is we are both artificial intelligence.
Yep. I'm a bee-boo bebop. So,
Maybe Bob.
yep. Actually, this is simultaneously being translated. Like, we speak this
Yes.
in a different language,
Of course.
but like the AI intelligence is able to translate it into English.
Yeah.
And then it also like moves our lips too to make it sound like, or like visually it seems like we're actually speaking English, but we're totally saying it in a different language.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
It's the only thing that I know.
Yeah.
I was thinking that like we're both just amalgamations of like every white guy ever. And then it just like spat out like you and me.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna call it the well because there's, I don't know, 5,000 the wells.
Yeah, why not? There's no well, but
We just took the one that was used the
Yep.
most.
Someone was telling me that we just need to build one.
Build a well.
We need to just build one. Yeah, that's really what we need to do.
Yeah,
We just need to build one.
we should. That was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, we just need to build one. Get all the shit we need. We can
Dude.
get one that would fit on top of here.
Oh, I was thinking that like this thing would be a well.
Oh, like replace this. Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? That'd be interesting because
And
I
I'm
would.
like-
The only thing I would have to do is I would just have to get used to doing this, but that would work.
No, it would still have a flat like top.
Hmm.
Like it would still have like a surface like this.
Mm-hmm.
It would just be at the top. Maybe it'd be a little bit
Oh.
higher. You could just see the well.
Huh. Interesting.
One
yeah,
day.
maybe that would work.
But
But
to the
with that,
prompts.
to the GPT.
To the GPT. All right. What if animals got into human jobs? Imagine animals infiltrating human professions and trying their hand at things like law enforcement, politics, or being a doctor. Picture a dog trying to serve as a police officer, a raccoon running a hedge fund, or a parrot becoming the CEO of a major corporation. Chaos, hilarity, and utter absurdity ensue.
That would be insane. I don't. So like at that point, would like technically it says like a parrot, but like I mean a lion is the king of the jungle. Therefore, wouldn't it be the CEO?
Exactly. Of course.
Yeah,
I was thinking it's like, have you ever seen Zootopia?
maybe.
So like everyone is just like whatever, like furries or no, they're just like animals that like stand upright and they're all humanoid.
Wait, are you talking about like the one where it's like? No, wait, no. I'm thinking of Madagascar. That's definitely not right.
No, not quite.
So
I mean, same
I don't
kind of
know.
concept.
I don't know. Maybe.
The thing about it is like all the animals have like the job you think they would have. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, I
Where
gotcha.
it's like, oh yeah, the giraffe or like whoever's like really tall is like, yeah, that guy's the light bulb guy.
Yep. Or he's the athlete.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, oh yeah, the Jaguar's the athlete.
Yep.
He can run really fast.
Yep. He'd be a wide receiver. He'd be like Tyreek Hill.
True. The
Yeah.
cheetah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Cheetah.
not Jaguar. Cheetah.
Cheetah would be Tyreek Hill. Jaguars are a stinky football team.
Stinky poop. It's true.
So, I mean, I don't know. It'd be kind of interesting. What job do you think a bear would have?
A bear? Probably like a bodyguard.
Yeah, you think?
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it'd be
True. Maybe it'd be a fisherman.
Could be. Yeah, that makes sense.
That would
But
make a lot of sense.
always in the animal movies, it's kind of like, so what do they eat?
What do you mean?
You know, because it's a society of animals.
Mm-hmm.
So like, what do they eat?
Oh, they eat all the animals. They eat each other.
Do they eat other animals?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that actually is a really good question. Because, I mean, I feel like they would end up being, like, they would still eat the foods they eat, but, they're just eating some dude who has, like, a job as, like, a scuba diver who's, like, a fish, You know, that would be the fish's job. They'd be scuba divers
True.
because, yeah,
Yeah.
would make a lot of sense.
They could definitely hold their breath.
Yeah, they definitely could. Maybe there'd be professional swimming athletes, I guess.
They could.
I guess here's the real question.
Tell me.
Who would film the stuff for like professional athletes?
Oh my gosh.
Who would be the film person?
Oh jeez. Probably just like a nobody, like a goat or something.
Yeah. I could see it being a goat.
Yeah.
I could totally see it being a goat, a sheep, like a farm animal.
Yeah.
Some form of farm animal.
How many?
Maybe it would be a monkey. It would
So-
totally be like a chimpanzee or a gorilla or something.
how
Maybe not a
many,
gorilla, but gorilla would be intense.
That'd be crazy. How many chimpanzees can you fight?
That's a good question. I mean, I don't know. Maybe like 15.
Yeah, 15 at once,
Yeah, probably.
easily.
I think so. But with that, I think we should talk about fictional characters you would fight in a bar fight.
Yes.
So each episode. Wait, what? This is crazy. It says each episode could imagine a bar fight, but wait, each episode of what? What is this, a TV show? Are we right here?
Yeah.
Each episode of a podcast? No, but we'll just say imagine a bar fight between you and fictional characters or historical figures. Would you win against the Hulk or would you get utterly destroyed? Yeah, you fucking would get destroyed by the Hulk. Or maybe your greatest enemy is a rogue fictional librarian armed with books that can summon monsters. The crazier the characters, the better. Well, I tell you what, if I'm going against either of those people, I am fucked, bro. I don't have those abilities. I can't do magic. What the fuck is this shit?
But what fictional character could you take in a bar fight?
Like, I don't know. Give me someone from Madagascar.
Like Alex, the lion?
Give me someone from Madagascar. I don't know.
Dude, who could you beat up in Madagascar?
I feel like any of them. I mean, they're Madagascar
True.
characters.
Any of them. Look at them. They're all vaginas.
Yeah, right?
What are they going to do to me? I was thinking of, like, I don't know, who's, like, Ebenezer Scrooge or some shit.
Yeah, I feel like you could. I mean, he's just some old dude.
Yeah.
You could definitely
Beat
kick
the
that.
fuck out of that guy.
Yeah, you could beat the shit out of that dude.
Does he not have it coming? Isn't he a fucking douchebag?
Yeah, he is a douchebag. He definitely is. He would have it coming. You want to see the fucking?
He's at a bar and I'm just like, hey, buddy, I saw that shit.
Yeah, I got the ghosts of futures, present, and past right here.
I have 2 fucking words for you, buddy.
Yeah,
And it's not Merry Christmas. Bam!
future, past, present.
I don't think the ghost fucked you up enough. I'm not gonna lie. You kind of
Yeah.
got off easy.
For
I didn't
real.
like that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think anyone in the MCU you could maybe fuck up.
There's got to be
mean-
somebody.
I don't know. Maybe Robin Scherbatsky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You could fuck her up, I guess, or like the random civilians, you know.
Dude, the one that I never got how he's still just like crazy is Samuel L. Jackson, whoever that
Yeah.
guy is.
What the hell is his name?
Nick Fury.
Yeah, that's his name,
Yep.
Nick Fury.
Yeah. Like, what does that guy do?
He's just a guy, I think.
Isn't he just a guy?
He is.
Why
I'm
is
pretty
he-
sure he's just a guy.
So he's just a guy sitting there, and like you have the Hulk, you have the Arrow guy, you have Iron Man, and
Yeah.
well, I guess Iron Man's just a guy too, but like
Yeah.
way cooler.
Yeah, he's a guy, but he's like super smart, and he has a fucking sick suit.
Yeah, and
And he's a billionaire philanthropist.
dude.
Yeah,
That's when Marvel was good.
yeah,
That shit fell off.
yeah, for real. Yeah, when it was good. Now he's just Doctor Doom, I guess.
Yeah, that's also crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It's
so
insane.
strange.
I mean, we could go on and on about the people we'd beat. Definitely not superheroes. We would not even come close. Or people who know how to use magic. The fucking rogue fictional librarian who also can summon monsters. The fuck you think this is?
But,
like,
I
there's no
mean-
way I'm beating that.
What the fuck do you think this is?
Like, fuck, dude, I can't fucking beat that. I'm gonna fight that in a bar? Yeah, okay, sure.
Sure, bud.
Yeah. Let me fight the rogue monster summoner.
Oh yeah, I'll just do that. I was thinking about beating the fuck out of this guy anyways.
It is the day of the week to film, so.
Dude, that'd be so unlucky. If all right, so you and me get into I don't know, it's almost the end of the year, probably 52 bar fights because we go out every fucking Saturday.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, boys.
Yep.
So we're number 52, and then we pick on the guy who can summon monsters.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there, and we've never seen it before.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, the guy's just ah! And we're just oh my god, no, please.
That'd be fucked.
With that, thanks AI. Your Body, the Battle Royale. So, this podcast episode starts where your body parts fight each other for control. Imagine your brain fighting with your stomach over what's for dinner, or your legs trying to sabotage your arms when you're reaching for the TV remote. Each episode could focus on a different internal battle, turning the human body into a chaotic war zone.
It's interesting. I mean, your brain would win.
Would it?
Yeah, I feel like it would. I mean, so here's the thing is, then they all technically have a mind of their own.
Yeah.
So, I mean, ultimately, it's a brain of
probably
some
has,
sort.
Telekinesis or something.
It's a brain of its own that wins. Because, I mean, in theory, then, it's all just items. They're all just things. So, I guess whatever could, handle the most impact at that point would end up being the winner.
So
if it was like a battle royale, duel to the death.
Yeah, but what are we separating? Are we separating the hand?
That's a good question.
Or is it the arm? The whole ass arm versus all the legs and the torso? Because I think if you take away arms and legs from the torso's cooked.
Yeah, torso is getting cooked.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at that point, it would be head versus arms and feet. And which one wins out of that? Probably your feet.
Yeah, high key. I was gonna say your
legs.
Your legs are gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah, your legs are definitely gonna win. Well, and at that point, maybe it's so meta that your legs have their own brain. And then the question
That's
is,
what I'm saying.
Do they develop into a new person then? Do they grow? A
person's a stretch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you cut off somebody's leg, you're not sitting there and be like, damn.
When's a person gonna grow?
That's a guy.
When's a person gonna grow out of this fucking thing? You kick it. Come on.
You won the battle royale. Come on, get up.
Do something.
I thought you would come to life. No.
Well, that could maybe be a fun twist on it. Is the winner gets to grow into a new person.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Be insane.
Oh my god.
So it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But I have another one here. What would you do if you were 100 feet tall? Dedicated to what life would be if you were suddenly 100 feet tall. Would you try to, fit into a regular car? Could you manage a normal job? This one is it's talking about a podcast episode. The show specifically would focus on completely absurd logistics of everyday life. Being 100 feet tall.
So you're 100 feet tall.
Yep.
And that's the whole show?
That's it, I guess.
So, first of all, I love that it's give me some podcast topics. And it's so,
Here's an episode.
You're 100 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
And, you're just that guy.
Yeah, you're the 100-foot tall dude.
So, you're the 100-foot tall guy. I think you have unlimited creative runway.
Yeah. It's literally just you're 100 feet tall that's...
For no fucking reason. It'll land.
Imagine getting into your car being 100 feet tall. I mean, how the fuck are you getting into your car? What do you mean?
What do you mean? You're not doing anything if you're 100 feet tall.
What do you mean?
You're doing nothing.
What do you mean get into your car? You mean destroy your car because you're 100 feet tall?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, okay. Let me fucking get into my car here. What? Oh yeah, let this fucking skyscraper get in my car real quick.
So you're 100 feet tall. You have 0 friends. No one can talk to you because, shocker, you're 100 feet fucking tall.
Crazy work.
So how would we make it funny?
I think honestly, I don't know how we'd make it fun. Being 100 feet tall, I
Yeah.
think the funny part of it would be trying to get into things.
And he just
You
keeps kicking
can't.
it.
You can't. You just can't. You try like getting into a house, like you're like, let me get into the house, and then you fucking just you explode the whole house trying to like put your finger inside of it.
Dude, all right, so I can imagine somebody who's 6'5". So, like, it's just that, a bunch of times over.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's not like they have an advantage at anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're just 100 feet tall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're just, the size of a skyscraper. So, there's not really much you could do. I mean, I don't know.
No.
You could be Godzilla, I guess. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, you could just become a murderer.
Yeah.
Because
the question
God
is,
made you 100 feet tall and everyone else is, like, normal.
Yeah, for real. At that point, you're, like, kind of, like, destined to be, like, Godzilla, basically. / like, King Kong.
Dude, he got all the way to adulthood. And then he's just like, you know what? I'm sick of this 100-foot tall life.
This is fucking bullshit.
That's the episode that we write. This is downfall.
Look, I guess at that point, if you're 100 feet tall, you're pretty
Bro, get
big.
surgery.
Like,
My
so,
God.
okay. So, like, if you can jump, I guess here's the question is how high in the air can you jump?
I'd
Can
like
you
to
jump?
imagine that it's not very far.
Could you, well, then not only that, how about breathing? Because,
Yeah.
like,
That would suck.
dude, yeah, it would. You'd be
You'd be
100
really
feet.
thin.
You'd be 100 feet up in the air.
Yeah. The joke that, like, how's the weather up there would be
Yeah,
accurate.
yeah, it would.
Everyone's like, oh my gosh. Have you seen that guy who's 100 feet tall?
Yeah, we've all fucking seen him.
Yeah. He's kind of hard to miss. Honestly, he's right there.
Yeah,
You think he can hear us? Yes.
for real.
The world's worst supermarket. Dive into a supermarket where every product is a strange failure. Cereal that makes you more tired. Milk that turns into cottage cheese the moment you open it. The bread that constantly argues with you about its identity. Each episode could feature an employee trying to survive working in this chaos while navigating completely ridiculous customer complaints.
I could see that being like a reality show where it has like the cuts to like the people.
Yeah.
And then they're like talking about the experience and it has like their name on it. And they're like, God, I just try to have a normal fucking day. I just go into fucking work. I'm trying to pay for my minimum wage living. And I have to deal with this. The cereal that makes you tired. I mean, if you really think about it, I mean, cereal is just carbs. So, I mean, it kind of already does make you tired. You know?
Damn.
If you eat a lot of cereal, you'll get pretty fucking tired.
True. That's facts.
So, I mean, cereal does already kind of make you tired if you eat a lot of it. But also, you no longer can have cereal with milk because it's going to turn into cottage cheese as soon as you open it.
Here's my question. Do you open the cottage cheese and does it turn into milk?
I mean,
I'm just saying.
based on that logic.
I'm just saying.
Based on that logic, it might.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my God.
But-
It's the fantasy store.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. It's like, how does the change happen? Is it like still in the same packaging? Or does like the milk just kind of like fucking go everywhere? Because it's like, it goes from a solid to a liquid.
Bro.
Like instantly. So you need something to like contain it.
I was thinking of, for real. I was thinking of like, if you have a whole ass gallon of milk and you open it up and it all turns to cottage cheese and you're just like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
And then, so like the only way this would work is like everything's like 10 cents.
Yeah.
Like you just buy shit and you're like, damn it.
Yeah.
The raisins ran away.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God. The
real.
bagels turned into real bats. And you're just like, oh my, well, I don't know, dude. The prices are inarguable. Like,
Yeah.
I
That's at that point it'd almost be worth it because you're like and it's like imagine it like changes every day.
yeah.
So like it's always
Some days
different.
it's $1,000 for everything.
No, not like the price, like what happens to the foods changes every day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cuz then it's like random. Then it's like okay, yeah, it's like 10 cents. It's almost like a gag store at that point.
Yeah.
You're actually like almost paying for the experience
Sure.
where like I don't know. I feel maybe that'll be when magic becomes a thing and like people actually are able to do magic, I could see it.
I wanted to be like, pick a card.
Pick a
and then
card.
just like whip out a deck of cards or some shit.
Whip
like
out my deck.
Ah, yes, my penis.
Let me
Excuse
whip
me,
out my
sir.
deck. All right, I can read the next podcast idea here via ChatGPT. Time traveling therapist. A therapist who can travel, but who can not travel. A therapist who can time travel, but gets totally confused by the periods they visit. They could give advice to ancient Romans about their feelings towards gladiator fights, or tell Victorian era people to just let it go of their obsession with social class. Complete anachronistic absurdity mixed with therapy. This sounds like the lamest thing ever to do with time travel. If I'm fucking time traveling, there's no way I'm gonna go be a therapist. Come on. The fuck is that shit? Who is doing that?
You know who it is.
It's the rapist.
It's that guy.
Yeah.
The time traveling therapist.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I feel like I hated the supermarket one, and then I heard this, and I was like, damn, you know what? That one did have a lot of that one had a lot of places to go.
Yeah.
Unlike this one.
This one doesn't really have anywhere to go. It's just like, okay.
So what? He's time traveling and asking people how they are.
Yeah, literally.
Like,
That's like,
bro.
dude, before like, if he like goes back to like ancient Rome, like, dude, he's just a guy who's asking people how their day is. Like, it's not anything that crazy. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, I think that's the craziest part. Is just like it's such a nothing burger.
Yeah, it's literally a nothing burger.
Like, yeah. So this guy has the ability to time travel, but he chooses to only do therapy.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro, get out of
Interesting use of your time.
here. So
I mean, well,
oh shit.
hear me out. Hear this out. Because I just thought about this. I mean, technically, so if you go back, if you time travel to the past and you'd like tell them, you're like, yo, don't do this thing because it causes this really bad thing to happen.
Okay.
Is that kind of being a therapist? Because you're like, imagine like someone comes into you for advice, like you're a therapist. Someone comes into you advice and you're like, hey, don't do that thing because that causes bad things to happen. You know?
Okay. I'm with you.
So that, I mean, I know it's more complex than that for a therapist. Plus they also, I feel like a therapist job is like, you know, they're like a more expensive bartender who also like,
Oh my god.
who also like kind of gives you like random life advice. But like, I don't know. I feel like half of the job of a therapist is to just listen to you and then help you feel like think philosophically about things.
Yeah.
It's really, I don't know. At least like the therapists that I've seen in the past that I've talked to, that's kind of their main thing is like they hear out your problems. They're like, okay, well, think about it.
You know, I was really thinking that you haven't put enough thought into this.
Yeah.
You know, because you're bringing it up to a random stranger.
Yeah.
So like
You're
clearly
paying-
you're not really thinking about it.
Therapy is just a giant scam.
They just gaslight the fuck out of you. They're like, so what I was thinking is that the time traveling therapist is just playing God.
Yeah.
Like he like goes to like, I don't know, Hitler or something. He's just like, you're destined for great things. Like, do you know what you're gonna do?
Yeah, you're gonna do some wicked
And then
shit.
like, you know, and then he'll go like to the Americans and be like, shh, you know what? You just gotta keep going.
Mhm.
You gotta isolate. You gotta isolate the hell out of
Yep.
here.
Germany, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and then you
It'd be
know
insane.
he goes to Elon Musk and he's like, all right, I need you to buy Twitter.
Yep.
It's gonna be a power move.
100%. That's exactly how it goes.
The haunted objects that won't stop texting you. All right. Imagine cursed objects, like a haunted mirror or possessed doll that can only communicate via text message every episode. Could follow the one person terrifying yet hilarious struggle to keep up with the incessant, creepy, and occasionally nonsensical texts they receive from haunted objects.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like you just ignore the texts.
You just block them.
Yeah, that too.
You think they would like start moving?
Maybe. I mean, let me see here. Does it say like a haunted mirror or a possessed doll?
Yeah.
They totally could. Totally could.
Have you seen Annabelle?
I don't watch a lot of creepy movies like that.
I haven't seen it either.
I don't think I have.
That's the only creepy. Chucky.
Yeah, I've seen Chucky. Yeah.
Do you think you could beat the shit out of Chucky?
See, here's my thought on a lot of scary movies: is I'm like, why doesn't everyone go attack at once, dude? Like,
Yeah.
like what is it gonna do? Yeah, we might lose it. We might lose a person. But like, dude, we're gonna fuck this guy. He's gonna get wrecked.
There's no way that
Like 10
7
people.
of us.
Yeah,
10
exactly. Get
10 of us can not win.
Yeah, for real. What is it gonna? It only has 2 arms and 2 legs. Like, do the math. Like, it's simply a numbers game.
It's very simple.
Yeah.
Just don't get it twisted.
This ain't a Bruce Lee movie. We don't have to fight out. Everyone doesn't have to go in at once. Like, multiple waves. Let's go.
It's not a formal fight, guys.
Yeah, for real.
Like, there's not rounds here. This guy's killing people.
Yeah, there's no like lines. Like, no one's like, all right, well, okay, well, now that he had his shot, now it's your turn.
Well, I feel like in most horror movies, they're not like, ah, yes. And they were all in the same room, and then that one guy was there easily catch-upable, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, they could get and beat the crap out of him. It's usually like, yeah, the girl answers the phone, and then she's like, looks out the window, and then there's a guy, and then all of a sudden he's in his closet. It's like, GG's, see ya.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I think I could beat the shit out of Chucky.
yeah. I feel like I don't know if just me. I think I could definitely.
Oh, he's like this tall.
I think with a team, I could. I need a team of
So, like-
people who aren't fucking pussies.
I need a team of people that aren't you.
Literally, like, give me a team of people, and we could take it out. Let's all grab shotguns and just fucking just everyone, 10 people all at once. All right, everyone, shoot this fucker.
Dude, I feel like if you dude, Chucky's died so many times. It doesn't even matter. They're like, he'll just come back.
Could you like dissipate him into like less than into like less than a molecule?
I mean, what does that?
I don't know.
Do we have an evil machine?
I have no idea.
What if I just like, I don't know, use my power,
Yeah.
just destroy him?
He's just kind of like an entity that gets reborn out of oxygen.
Dude, he just prayed to like a thunderstorm. And he's like, you know what, G? I need to be in this. I need to be in this doll right quick.
Yeah.
I'm about to get caught.
It's literally just like,
It's voodoo.
yeah, it's an evil entity that exists in the air.
He's just a murderer. He's just a guy.
Cause yeah, like I'm pretty sure they like try to like burn it.
Burn it, shoot it.
Yeah.
They do a lot of stuff.
Yeah, like at that point, shoot it with a fucking RPG. Like,
Actually,
yeah, like let's bust out the tank on this thing.
dude.
They're just like, you know what? All right, this guy's caused too much chaos. We got to nuke your city.
Well, like, dude. So, like, if the town over, you heard some shit that was like, yeah, 4 people died from a doll. Like, would you believe it?
Dude, I'd be like, you guys are fucking dumb as shit. I'd be like, damn, bro, they had it coming.
Right?
I would be like, they were gonna die somewhere.
Coming.
They were gonna die some other way.
Yeah.
Shit, it was their time. It really was their time, yo. If I die by a doll, like, I guess I was pretty fucking stupid. Cause, like, damn, yo. Damn.
But yeah, the texting part wasn't very funny.
No. It's like, I don't know. I guess they could do something that's silly, but I don't know.
Meh.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting, I guess. It's an interesting idea. This one's kind of funny. This one is doppelgangers who are terrible at being you. Imagine your doppelganger exists in another dimension, but it's an absolute disaster at being you. Every episode, your alternate self attempts to live your life and makes a mess of it, showing up at work without pants, botching all of your relationships, or completely misinterpreting every text message. It's the worst version of yourself in an alternate universe. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea of an alternate universe, is that it's not you. So, I mean, maybe if we're like switching places, but I don't know.
So, I like the idea that, I mean, for one episode, many TV shows have done this, where there's just like a clone or somebody is like dressed up as the guy. So I think it could work. But the idea of him just being really bad at it,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like you just do dumb stuff. Like he's not even trying to mess with your life.
Yeah. He's just like literally like inept. Like
Yeah.
his just brain does not operate properly.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just have different social standards. And like it's normal in their universe to show up without pants
Yeah.
to work.
Or
Like
just,
if you wear
fart
pants,
places.
yeah, if you like wear pants, you're like a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of their social norms are just way different.
Yeah.
Like
It's just like what are you guys
everything's
doing?
like opposites.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
Yeah. It's almost like it'd be like an alternate universe or something.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. We gotta put like the Twilight Zone music right there.
Yeah.
Dream jobs in the apocalypse. What if the apocalypse happened tomorrow, but there were still jobs? Imagine the new career paths people would have to take. Could you be the dumpster fire stylist, or maybe the zombie bodyguard for rich people? The podcast would explore these. I love that. It's like the podcast would do this.
Yeah.
You know, the podcast would do this very easy thing to do.
Yep. The podcast would do it.
Dude, like, oh my God. That's the thing about like all this is like, so these would be good like one-off episodes, but like for like a TV show. Like, bro, a podcast where like we're just all of a sudden dropped in the apocalypse and I'm just like, yeah, so what job do you want?
That's like the it makes me think of these videos I'd seen. It was like these short form videos where people would act like they're doing like TikTok lives in like different eras. So they'd act like
Nice.
they're doing TikTok lives in like the Renaissance era.
Hell yeah.
And then they'd be like, yes. Oh, thank you for the quiver of arrows. And then they'd talk about like how they're like going to meet up like with someone and traveling by foot. How it's going to take a certain amount of time and they have to use like their cattle. Like, yeah.
Damn.
That's what that makes me kind of think of. Which
A
is
dream
wild.
job of the apocalypse is just some guy on TikTok live being like, all I can think of is the Spider-Man guy, where he's just like, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I gotta go visit my
What
grandpa soon.
do you think your dream job in the apocalypse would be?
I don't know, king,
Yeah.
conqueror,
Yep.
ruler,
Mine would be,
president.
yeah. Mine would be impregnate.
Yeah, dude. Bring me your women. Yes. Bring them on. Come on.
We all know that's the dream job.
Yep. Come on, it's my cult. Give me your women.
Come on now.
Don't be a prude. You're being a douchebag right now.
Yo.
I've done this with everyone here. Why are you being so weird?
Why you being so weird about it, dude? You need to chill.
So it's not my fault that I picked the Walmart.
Yeah.
It's yours.
Yeah, why didn't you pick the position I picked? They asked us, we all filled out a sheet.
We all filled out a personality test. I got conqueror. You didn't. Yes, I'm gonna sleep with your fucking wife now. Leave it alone.
Yep. Bar for bar, word for word. Exactly how it goes in the apocalypse.
Yeah.
That's the dream job. All right. What time are we sitting at?
At least 30.
We're at 30.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about reading two more?
Yeah. That sounds good to me.
Alrighty. I'll read this one.
And I got
This
the
one
last
is Your Worst Nightmares HR Department. Imagine all of your nightmares have a corporate structure and you work in the HR department for them. The vampires are arguing with the werewolves about vacation time. Ghosts are complaining about too much paperwork. And you have to organize a meeting about whether it's acceptable to eat someone's soul during office hours.
Actually, though.
Chaos, but with corporate jargon. That's what? That's wild. Yeah. Vampire is just like, well, I mean, we got to fill out all the paperwork for the legal debate tomorrow. I mean, like, gosh.
Man, this is going to suck.
Yeah. It'd be like.
That's what the vampire says.
Yeah.
No, what he said is suck.
What he said. Okay, I'm taking my pants off.
All right, let me take my pants off.
Give him something to suck.
Let me do the vampire thing.
My thought is like, what if like all of the bad people from your like, so all the bad people from your bad like nightmares,
Mm-hmm. Open a Costco.
they all open a Costco.
Yeah.
No, but here's the idea I'm having here. They're incorporated into all of your like weird, wacky, random dreams. Like the ones where you're in like random places, but like random shit is happening.
Yeah.
You know how like, have you ever had ones where you're like back in high school and you're like, you can't open your locker, or like you can't find your fucking, you can't find your sports equipment or some shit like that? Never had that kind of dream? Some people have, so they'll know what I'm talking about.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I just thought instead of like the one time, it's like, I'm not going to yes and. I'm going to be like, fuck no.
Actually, I have no clue what you're talking about.
So you're telling me you dream.
So wait.
What is that?
No, you're the only person I've ever heard with that dream.
Actually, that's a very unique experience. And like, bro, you should probably write it down.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, I'd say my recurring dream was at work. I was like serving,
Mm-hmm.
and then like I would just be alone in the restaurant with like 100 people,
Mm-hmm.
and like I physically cannot serve this many tables,
Mm-hmm.
and like I'm going around just like fumbling,
Yeah.
just going around, and it's like somebody's like, oh, I said I wanted a Dr. Pepper, and it's like, oh, this is Diet Coke, and you're just like, goddamn.
Yep. Now
Like-
put a vampire in that situation somewhere.
Yeah, the entire staff are werewolves and like vampires. It doesn't actually change the scenario for me, but the people are monsters now. And
They're
then-
all just monsters who you're serving.
and you're just like, you're sitting there, you're like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah. It would almost be like you're like plopped in the Twilight movie.
Yeah,
They're all
but
just at
everyone's
a
chill
bar.
with it, you know? Like, I guess at that point, like, we would all have to just be monsters.
Yeah.
It's just like
Everyone would be
what is it?
mythical beasts.
Hell yeah. Good mythical morning.
Hmm?
That's what they call it, like their fans. Mythical beasts.
Oh, interesting.
Good mythical morning. Damn. That threw me so to Good Mythical Morning. I love Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah, Good Mythical Morning is very good.
I wanna pick the last one specifically.
Yeah, go for it. Do it
So
up.
keep the pod warm.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Ha ha. Laughter.
Laughter.
Laughter. Ah, what should I be doing with my hands? Ah, these are things.
Ah, yes.
So this one time at band camp.
I'm
Just-
gonna go with another therapist one.
Oh, okay.
So, the world's most confused robot therapist. A robot therapist who was programmed to help people with their with their emotional problems, but it has completely misunderstood human emotions. It suggests the worst possible solutions to common problems, like telling someone who's sad to eat 10 pounds of spaghetti, or give relationship advice like just send them a test with 50 random emojis, or a text with 50 random emojis and see what happens.
That's insane. That's wild. Just the fact of like a robot, the idea of robot therapist is hilarious because the
Yeah.
idea is that robots can't even feel emotions. So like the idea of a robot being a therapist to people who like have emotions and are trying to deal with like their emotional position on XYZ,
Yeah.
and then a robot's trying to like kind of like guide them through the process.
It's just like, I feel really sad now. The robot's like, yes,
of course.
you must. I know all about sadness.
I know, sad. I know, sad. I have the perfect thing for you to do.
You should eat 15 pounds of chocolate.
You should blow up your car.
You should start money laundering if you have money problems.
Yes. You have troubles at work. Well, you should rob your local bank.
You are at work. If you burn down work, you would.
You no longer work.
You still get paid, but you no longer work. It's like, what?
But what about all my expenses? All the things I have to pay for.
Burn your house down. Take out the insurance.
But I still have to eat food and drink water.
No.
Me, as a robot, I don't have to eat or drink anything. So you should just stop eating and drinking.
Sounds kind of lame to me.
Rips on you for eating food. Wow. Sounds like
How am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to pick up my daughter? I don't have one. I don't care.
The robot therapist is like, wow, you should really tell someone else about your problems.
I don't give a fuck.
The thought of a therapist saying, I don't give a fuck is so funny.
Oh my god, that'd be so ridiculous. You're going to this guy for help, and he's just like, dude, I gotta be straight up with you. Wasn't even listening.
Don't really care.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
That's like,
Sounds kind of fucking lame.
there's this one video I seen where like it's like a therapist, but he like gaslights them.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
He like makes it he like makes it like their fault.
Nice.
He's like, well, this is your fault.
You know, you did do this.
Yeah.
Well, your girlfriend left you, you know?
Mhm.
Oopsie.
Yep. That's what you get.
It was the only way that it could ever have gone.
Mhm. It is.
It's true.
Yep.
God, I really like that bit, though.
Yeah.
Just a therapist who just does not care, and he's a robot.
Yeah.
And, like, somebody's genuinely coming to for, like, help of, like, I don't know, their relationship. And it's just like, I am single.
I'm single. I don't give a fuck about your problems.
Does it look like I care?
Actually, you should give me your girlfriend's number so I can sleep with her.
Do you know if she is into robots? Answer the question.
It's an elaborate bit. It's actually just Bender from
Yeah.
Futurama.
He's just a drunk.
Bender from Futurama is a therapist.
That'd be, dude, he'd be the worst therapist of all time.
That's what we're describing right now. It's Bender from Futurama,
Yeah.
but a therapist.
For real. God, that'd be so funny.
That'd be wild.
He's just smoking cars.
Bender needs a spinoff.
I
Honestly,
can see that.
I'm surprised they kind of didn't do that. Make like a spinoff with
Bender?
just Bender.
Bro, if you can just make it with everyone. I mean, I do like Bender a lot, though.
Yeah.
And he'd be a really good therapist.
He'd be a great main character.
Absolutely.
Therapist.
I mean, is anyone really the main character in that show? I guess Fry.
Fry. Yeah, Fry is definitely the main character.
Yeah. It's true. Well, I'm the main character.
I'm the main character.
Or was it AI? What do you guys think of the ChatGPT episode?
Yeah, it was. I mean, basically, we just went over like different podcast like episode ideas, but it was just more of like random ideas, and then like they were just formatted in like podcast episode.
Yeah, it basically did just spit out like wacky ass ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and then it was like, but you're in a podcast.
but it's a podcast.
But like, okay, so you're on a ship and you're now a pirate, and all of your coworkers are pirates.
And it's a podcast.
And it's a podcast. How do you live in pirate life while podcasting?
Yep. Exactly. I think we got a lot of good funny bits out of it. So that's been all for this episode. We're on all of the streaming platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on all of the social medias, or at least all the fun ones. We're on YouTube. We're on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. Check us out, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Yes. Peace.
Peace.